Okay. Good evening, Outlaws. That's right. Hey, it's KGB from the C Sports Network. Clan HBS channel. Coming to you tonight with football, baby. That's right. It's the NFL Week 2. Chicago Bears heading to Texas to take on the Houston Texans. That's right, guys and gals. Sunday night football, baby. We're taking a break from the baseball streaming. Hey, what's up, Kenneth? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I know my cam's not in there yet. Kind of giving me an issue. All right, so there we go, guys and gals. Now, the game does not start until 7:20 Central, 8:20 Eastern. So, I'm going to look and get you guys some sound here.
Of exposing others to radiation during and after treatment. Pluvicto can cause low levels of blood cell counts, kidney problems, and infertility.
We're going to have to get our chat popped out.
Breath, bleeding or bruising more easily, an infection, or changes in urination. Side effects include tiredness, dry mouth, nausea, appetite loss, and constipation. Here's to never giving up. Ask your doctor about Pluvicto for more everyday victories.
Night football all season long, streaming on Peacock.
Houston Texans in the locker room getting set for their first of 4 primetime games that they're playing in this season.
All right, so
Help a teammate out. Guy, you know, makes the dream work.
as you know, I always try to go 20 minutes early.
To the QB.
That way,
Get to him.
get all the doohickeys, the gadgets, and the dum-dums, and BBs, and whatever else we'll call it. Make sure everything's working. As some of you might know, we had a little bit of issue on Mav's stream when it started out. He was having problems with his game. Now, I've had the issue that it's froze up twice for me. Well, welcome in, Mav. Hey, Randall, how you doing? Let's go Texans. All right. I take that challenge. I tell you, I really feel that the Bears are going to have. Hold on here. Sorry, rocking the wrong hat.
He's too young for you. Devin, what's your number?
My number's 3. Kyler Murray, 3.
There we go.
Half touchdowns. You can see
So I really feel the Bears have to do so much more than they did against the Titans. That's for sure. I mean, the defense stepped up. They got us the win, but we have got. I just don't think the defense alone can win this game. I got a friendly bet with my buddy H-Town, $5 bet.
That made me nervous, I'm not going to lie. The flip made me got healthy, JK.
Granted, you know, the Hall of Fame game, the Bears might have won it, but they didn't win that game. I mean, they made the points, but I just can't consider that a win when they called the game for rain. It's like, oh my God. Oh my gosh. You're calling it for rain?
Yeah. Can't overcome that, can you, Dev?
What has happened to the NFL?
Now for tonight's home team picks, brought to you by Lowe's. America's pick, they're rolling with the Texans here tonight. The home team by how much? 82%. How about that, guys?
Ooh, 82% of America have voted that the Texans are going to win.
Here we go. 2 weeks ago.
That? Okay, come on, boys. We got to prove this wrong.
Don't worry.
We're soon to find out whether or not we are right, but let's start by going back out to Texans and see what Rodney and Tony think about defending these 2 quarterbacks and how that's going to be the difference in this game, guys.
Well, Coach, if I'm the Bears defense, I want to come out and I really want to play a lot more man-to-man coverage. You don't want to sit back in that soft zone and allow C.J. Stroud to pick you apart.
No, you're right. I think we're going to see that. You heard Matthew Berry say he thinks they're going to lay back to cover the pass. No, I got a scoop for you, Matthew. I talked to the Bears coaches. They said their number 1 job tonight.
All right, there we go.
You're going to see that safety up close.
Ad open.
Texans defense, you're playing against a rookie quarterback. You have to disguise, you have to move around. You want to make his life as miserable as possible. So make sure the linebackers are acting like they're blitzing, move those corners and those safeties.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun with these young quarterbacks tonight, Maria.
Yeah, these quarterbacks, they're going to be ready to go. It's going to be a fun game because everyone's talking about Caleb, talking about C.J. Stroud, but these defenses, who steps up and plays the best, that's going to decide the game tonight.
Fast defenses that fly around, certainly excited to see that. Caleb Williams and the Bears, if they want a chance, they've got to be better in the pass game and more aggressive on the offense this week.
Hey, how do you slow down a fast defense? You run the ball at them. Joe Mixon last week, 30 carries.
Yeah. We're going to have we got to have some offense. There's no doubt about that.
I want to see Chicago run the ball.
Our offense needs to come today ready to play.
Caleb Williams, don't make him have to make all of these hard decisions every time he has the ball in his hands.
Agreed with that. That always helps a young quarterback out a good run game. They need that for sure.
All right, those were tonight's home team picks brought to you by Lowe's. We are getting set to watch two young quarterbacks take the field in prime time, just minutes away from kickoff in Houston. Mike, Chris, and Melissa have the call. We'll see you at halftime.
This has been the Hyundai Sunday Night Kickoff.
The NFL.
All right, so just waiting for it to pop up and let me click on the game. So we can remove. Interactive is still, they haven't started it yet. Appreciate everybody stopping in. I guess we'll do it even if there's only 5 of us, we'll do it. All right, now I need to get my chats up here so I can see. Oh, Mr. Gino is over there on Mav's channel. All right, so let's go back to until the interactive comes up.
Work. Are you ready?
Here we go, baby.
3, 2, go.
I've been waiting all day for Sunday night. The tough give up in a primetime fight. More than a game, it's every fan's right. That's why we're waiting all day for Sunday night. All right, what a night, it's finally here. Sunday night football's kicking into high gear. The stars have arrived, come on, get up and cheer. The stadium's rocking, time to crank up the sound. The NFL's best have come to play. Coast to coast, there's just one thing left to say. I've been waiting all day for a Sunday night. The tough give up in a primetime fight. More than a game, it's every fan's right. That's why we're waiting all day for Sunday night.
Whoa, you want to make a statement? That'll get you excited.
Having a big night. What a play.
Waiting all day. Waiting all day for Sunday night.
Yeah. Yes, indeed, yes.
We've been waiting
But
5 years to
Hank
see
Williams
Sunday
Jr.,
go.
I'm sorry she can't replace him.
And the roof is open at NRG Stadium for the 2024 home opener
for the AFC South champion, Houston Texans. They're led by the NFL's reigning Offensive Rookie of the Year, C.J. Stroud, tonight taking on the #1 overall pick in this year's draft, Caleb Williams, and the Chicago Bears on NBC Sunday Night Football. Good evening. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Chris Collinsworth. Melissa Stark down on the field. Both teams are 1-0. What a story Houston was last year. From 3 wins, they won the division and won a playoff game. Chris, you look at this roster, there's a lot of talent on this team, and it starts with a couple of years ago, #2 overall pick.
He's pretty good, isn't he? C.J. Stroud, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Strong arm, quick release, maybe even a quicker mind, Mike. The way he's processing and making plays is usually reserved for the very best in the National Football League. And after you watch him, you think maybe he is.
On the other side, the Chicago Bears, they did win the opener. They only had 148 yards of offense in the win at Soldier Field. Chris, they have the #1 overall pick in Caleb Williams. He is a rookie. What are you looking for and watching for his second start?
I have seen enough of Caleb Williams to know that it is going to be a show. I expect him to really pick up his game out here tonight. And, you know, he just has to slow down a little bit, take some of those quicker throws. The big plays are going to come. But this is a very difficult team to try and beat for his first game on the road.
2 of the future stars in the NFL, maybe stars right now. We'll watch them head-to-head. They're both surrounded by some good talent. It is Chicago and Houston for you tonight on Sunday Night Football.
All right. I'm not going to run that through the NFL channel. I'm just going to go straight to Peacock. Seems to be a little more of a buffer. We'll be underway here momentarily, everybody. Don't start.
When I look in your eyes,
I'm out of his crib and come find me wherever I was.
When he was 2, his preschool teacher came to me. She's like, "Miss Stroud, your son is special."
At 4 years old, he said, "Mom, can I play football, please?"
I remember one play, he got hit really hard and his tooth came out. CJ, he went right back out the next play and threw a touchdown. No one could stop him.
The Houston Texans select C.J. Stroud,
That moment was just surreal. I'm so proud of the man he is today.
What a throw by Stroud. And the story of Stroud is just beginning.
The Chicago Bears select Caleb Williams.
How proud I am. 1 to 10, it's an 18.
Number 18, Caleb Williams.
Don't give up on your dreams. You might be that one.
I'm just a proud mama.
Love the perspective of the moms. One is from the Washington.
All right, here we
DC
go,
area,
guys
that's
and gals.
Caleb Williams. One from Southern California, C.J. Stroud, and they meet in the middle, if
From
you will.
NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas.
Both of their teams 1-0.
Houston,
They're there
Texas.
together, the two proud moms of the 22-year-olds who are the cornerstones for the future of these franchises. Earlier, Melissa spoke with Kim's son, the Texans quarterback, C.J. Stroud.
The Texans now in the national spotlight after turning this franchise around last season. CJ, what are the team's expectations for this year?
Win. You know, we want to win a lot of games just to put ourselves in position to go far in the playoffs. But you know, it starts right now against the Bears week 2. Got to put one step ahead.
That's all right, Jared.
Go 1-0 a day.
No problem, man. I'm a Bears fan, and I certainly hope the Bears are going to win. But we know that they got to play a lot better than they did against Tennessee Titans. That's for sure.
Adding Joe Mixon and Stephon Diggs have been huge for you. Why?
Just the leadership, all the experience that they have playing in big-time games. Also, just who they are as players. So all three of those things, make great teammates, and I feel like they're helping everybody out.
As for tonight, what's the key to success against this Bears defense?
Take care of the ball, execution, and really just be us. Don't let them dictate the speed. We dictate our speed, but it's a great team over there. We got to be ready.
Thanks, CJ. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, Melissa, thank you. His head coach is D'Amico Ryans, the runner-up for Coach of the Year last year. He was a second-round pick for the Texans in 2006. Played some terrific linebacker. Now year 2 as the Houston head coach.
All right, let me see what's causing.
For Chicago's Matt Eberflus, 3 wins his rookie season. Good finish to get to 7 wins a year ago, earning him a year 3. The Bears make the rare visit here to Houston as the crowd settles in here at NRG Stadium. Just under 72,000 capacity. And of note, the roof is open, as mentioned at the top, which is pretty rare for games. It's just the 4th time the roof has been open since 2015. First time for a night game since the Colts were in here 11 years ago in 2013. Chicago won the toss and deferred, so Houston will get the football to get us started here tonight. And the kickoff story through the first 30 games of this NFL regular season. The return percentage is up 8% with this new dynamic kickoff rule, and the average drive starts pretty much moved to where the touchbacks come out to now, to the 30-yard line. Bears all in their orange after the victory at Soldier Field over Tennessee, where they didn't score an offensive touchdown. Cairo Santos set to kick it off. Steven Sims and Robert Woods back deep to receive for the Texans. 7th meeting between these teams. And off we go from Houston.
I'm getting that interactive for you guys. I had to switch over.
And the veteran takes to the left side. Tripped up just around the 30-yard line where he goes down. That's where the Houston offense will get going.
C.J. Stroud, The Ohio State University.
Joe Mixon, Freedom High.
Tank Dell, University. He's Stephon Diggs, Maryland. Nico Collins, Michigan.
Dalton Schultz, Stanford. Larry Tunsil, Devontae University.
Kenyon Green, Texas A&M.
Jared Patterson, Notre Dame.
Shaq Mason, Georgia Tech.
Tytus Howard, Alabama State.
Well, Melissa mentioned it in the interview with C.J. Stroud. They've added Mixon and Diggs to a good offense. They were top 10 passing a year ago and had the fewest turnovers in the league.
180,
Official drive start from the 29. Fake to Mixon. Stroud throwing it in the middle, deflected, nearly intercepted.
Oh, that was nearly picked off.
In the back, trying to get a hand on it after it was popped up in the air by the dropping linebacker Jack Sanborn.
Heck of a play right off the bat. This one looked like it was going to go for big yardage, and Sanborn able to just rotate around and take that one away from Nico Collins. For the Bears, they had to expect that Texans were going to come out and try and run the football the way they did a week ago, come right out with a bootleg and had somebody wide open.
Ran for 213 yards last week. His pass is short It's caught by Brevin Jordan, the tight end, and the fellow number 9, Jawan Brisker, brings him down, set up third down. Here are the Stroud numbers behind that Offensive Rookie of the Year season. And a great college career at Ohio State, taken number 2 overall after Bryce Young was picked by Carolina, and it was the right pick for the Texans. Over 4,000 yards and the 5 interceptions jumps out to you for a rookie who played a full season.
A lot of things jump out to you.
That's right.
Guy.
So Joe Mixon remains the back. It's 3rd and 6. Linebacker goes out with Mixon. Stroud looks that way, goes that way. First down for Joe, former Bengal, at the 41-yard line in front of T.J. Edwards.
Well, I tell you what, nice route on the outside by Joe Mixon. He looks like a wide receiver running it out there. And Stroud didn't like it right away, had to hesitate for a moment. But when you can take your running back and somebody that has the ability to run for over 150 yards, flank him out, let him play slot receiver, that's a pretty powerful combination.
AFC Offensive Player of the Week last week. 118. They shift Nico Collins in the backfield, and the jet sweep goes to Mixon. Get his speed on the edge. First down gain of 16. With Joe Mixon with a nice start here tonight in the air and on the ground.
It's not unexpected. There are a lot of wide receivers that end up in the backfield for the Texans, but now you've got your lead back, Joe Mixon, and I was interested to watch him finish this run. A week ago, Mike, what did we see? Every time he came up on a defensive back, he ran him over.
Sorry about that,
This
guys and
time,
gals.
A little juke, try and make a little bit more. I think he was disappointed. He thought that 150 could have been closer to 200.
We're good. 118. That's it.
That move call up on the defensive front as it stretched out to the right for Cam Akers. He is stopped by the Chicago defense.
Montez Swift, Mississippi State.
Andrew Billings, Baylor.
Ron Dexter, Florida.
DeMarcus Walker, San Diego
Absolutely.
TJ Edwards. Absolutely,
Jared.
Tremaine Edmonds, Virginia Tech.
Tyree Stevenson, Miami. Kyler Gordon, Washington, DBU. Jaquan Brisker, Penn State. Kevin Byard, Middle Tennessee State.
Jalen Johnson, Dano.
Maybe the best of a very good secondary. Bears defense came up with 3 turnovers and a pick 6 in the win over the Titans along the lakefront in Chicago last week.
That's me doing that.
Been up front. First flag of the night.
I'll tell you, that's false start on the offense.
False start. Offense, number 76. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
It's the left guard and Kenyon Green.
Yeah, Kenyon Green, one of the guys that had a really good game a week ago, and just a little flinch. Hi, how are you? And that was enough.
I should mention right away, you see 54 next to him, Jared Patterson. He's the starting center, second year out of Notre Dame. He's next to Green because Juice Scruggs, who started at center last week, is out with a groin injury here tonight.
And you see big number 97, Andrew Billings, right on him. They're going to check the backup.
Second and 15, Stroud pressured, throws underneath. It's caught by Akers, only being gained of about 3 yards as Andrew Billings, who you mentioned, Chris, was coming in there at the quarterback.
Yeah, and of course, C.J. didn't flinch. And one of the big things for C.J. Stroud when he was talking with us, he was saying, you know, the first thing you got to do as a rookie quarterback is you have to get the respect of the vets. And I said, well, how do you do that? And he said, play good. And I said, okay, check. You got that part of it covered. But he's right. They look at him differently this year coming in than what they would have at the beginning of last year.
Mr. Gino. Thank you. I appreciate that, buddy.
Is in there, 3rd and a dozen.
Stroud back to pass. Over the middle to his running back. He's going to get swallowed up after getting about 4 or 5.
Up there to make the stop along with Byard.
That's 4th down. It'd be 4th and long.
6 yards. And on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for Houston.
Remember the days when it used to be a decision whether you're going to go for a 56-yarder? Now it's inside 60 yards. This is a chip shot here.
That's such a good point. We were watching the games this afternoon. Like, hey, if they get to midfield, they can take a shot, right? It's become such a talent in this league. Fairbairn, 9th year out of UCLA. Houston's all-time leader in terms of made field goals. 56.
That'll do it.
First points of the night for the home team.
Texans on the board with 3 points. So they lead 3-0 over the Chicago Bears.
Hey, Fairbairns tried 4 field goals this year. They've all been over 50 yards. They've all been good. First points of the night for Houston. Up 3-0 with the roof open.
That far away, and he split the uprights too.
Right now, you are not at historic Kinnick Stadium, but you could be. You're not cheering with 70,000 Hawkeye fans or high-fiving strangers after a pick 6, but you could be with kicker.
Oh, man. Thank you very much, Gino. Here, sorry, guys. Man. Hate wearing these earbuds.
Drive, and now
There we
Bears
go.
have DeAndre Carter and Khalil Herbert back. Velus Jones, who muffed
Texans
kickoff
back to kick
last
off.
week, is inactive for Chicago tonight. We have a couple returns here. This will be Carter.
He's going to bring it out.
Man.
He's already up to the 24-yard line.
By Jake Hansen as we bring out the Chicago offense.
Caleb Williams, the real USC. DeAndre Swift.
Well, here we go. We're going to find out just how well the Bears offense is going to play.
Cole Kmet, Notre Dame.
Jared Everett, South Alabama.
Braxton Jones, Southern Utah.
Tevin Jenkins, Oklahoma State. Coleman Shelton, Washington.
Nate Davis, Charlotte.
Darnell Wright, Tennessee.
Bears have some banged-up wide receivers. Odunze playing through the knee injury. The rookie Keenan Allen, the veteran, out tonight with a heel injury.
Williams with the ball.
Williams to the air, quickly out of his
Had
hand.
a quick dump off
Gerald Everett, the tight
to the
end.
left for a few yards.
A little bit of what Chris was talking about. Get those easy completions going for Caleb Williams. Started his career at Oklahoma, went to USC with Lincoln Riley, won the Heisman in 2022, #1 pick in this April's draft. No turnovers, but under 50%, under 100
Right, Caleb
yards
is in
the opener.
shotgun formation, hands off, and he is just swallowed.
4 yards on that one. As off the corner, the man they acquired from Minnesota, Daniil Hunter, out there to make the play.
He's something else, isn't he? He can really play, Daniil Hunter. He has been to the Pro Bowl for the last 5 years. All these quick spin moves back underneath, but also has that element of power to him. Two tremendous players on the edge for Houston, and Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter.
Third down, Travis Homer off into the backfield. He is now. 3rd and 12 for Caleb. Texans bring 4. Williams throws. It is caught. On the sideline, let's see. Rule to catch the 35.
Carter.
DeAndre Carter and a first down for Chicago.
DeAndre Carter for a first down.
All the players, when you talk to him about Caleb Williams, I said, all right, tell me something about Caleb. He said he'll make 3 or 4 throws every day in practice where you go, oh, fill in your favorite blank. And that was just one of them.
Little tempo from the 35, quickly out. Carter makes a man miss down the side.
Carter makes a man miss and has another first down for the Chicago Bears.
First down.
First and 10.
Derek Stingley Jr.
How about DeAndre Carter here to start this thing off? He's having to fill in and play that slot position, but he's used to returning kicks, understands all 3 positions, a player of great versatility, and fits right in now that Keenan Allen can't play in this one.
So back-to-back, some throws that are the longest of the first game, plus for Williams, the 14-yarder that picked up the
Williams will line up under the center.
So far.
Hands off to number 4, who's going to be swallowed again.
As that Houston defense shows up, here they are.
Will Anderson Jr., the University of Alabama. Mario Edwards Jr., Florida State. Olaruso Fatukasi, UConn. Daniil Hunter, LSU. Aziz Al-Shire, Florida Atlantic. Henry To'oTo'o, Alabama.
Derek Stingley Jr., LSU.
Jalen Petrie, Baylor. Jimmy Nico Suave Ward, NIU.
Eric Murray, Minnesota.
Kamari Lassiter, Georgia.
Lassiter, one of the 5 stars brand new to D'Amico Ryan's defense. He runs the show. Both head coaches, matter of fact, call the defense. Brings 5 here.
Williams back to pass. Gets it off to number 4, Swift, who comes up the sideline and is short about 2 to 3 yards.
This is what you can do if you have a powerful arm. He was in a terrible position, talking about Caleb Williams, to make this throw. His feet are facing
that
forward,
sounds real good,
flip
Kenneth.
out through the little gap there and puts that thing right on the money. That is a tremendous throw. He looks so much better tonight.
Just in a few
so
plays,
much
right?
better.
Yeah.
Just take the easy ones and make it work and get it down the field. And believe me, if you keep doing that, big plays are going to come to this offense.
Swift the back, 3rd and 2. Fake to him. Slant is caught. First down for DJ Moore.
DJ Moore with a pass over the middle on a slant.
First down for the Bears.
Mike, watch his feet here. He just gets set. He has patience. He knows it's going to be open. They're bringing some pressure, and right? I mean, that is what you're hoping for out of the number 1 overall pick in the draft. What a start for him.
All right, 1st and 10.
Aziz Al-Shire's on the left. He's running the show at the linebacker spot for the Texans. Came over from the Niners. In motion, DeAndre Carter. Swift for a couple of yards. Just go back to last week, Chris. Sometimes we forget. We just throw these guys into the NFL. You played at USC. You're the number 1 guy. You won the high. Of course, you can do it all. It's different, right? And he even said it to us last night. It's a little bit different, but he got more comfortable as the game went on.
Mike, his entire life, he has always been the best athlete on the field.
Yeah.
When you get to the NFL and you're no longer the best athlete on the field, it takes a little getting used to.
Rome Odunze, the number 9 overall pick from this year's draft.
Caleb back in the shotgun formation. Swift off to his right. He's going to hand off to Swift, who's going to be 8 up at the line.
Philadelphia stopped by Al-Shire. Minimal gain, really no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Shane Waldron is calling the plays. He was in Seattle the last 3 years off the Sean McVay tree. And he matches with D'Amico Ryans. If you think back, when Waldron was in the NFC West in Seattle, and D'Amico was with San Francisco, his last job before the Texans. They call plays against each other, so this is familiar business with unfamiliar opponents.
Typically don't blitz in this kind of situation.
Williams back. Oh, they're going to get him.
Will Anderson was there, part of the combo platter at the quarterback that will force the field goal attempt for the Bears.
typically don't blitz, but they do this time. They're going to bring 5 and get the pressure, and it wasn't anybody that just broke free. It simply was a squeeze coming in there, and all Shire with the pressure around the backside, and then Anderson there to clean it up.
Another 50-plus yard field goal attempt. It's Paro Santos, born in Sao Paulo, Brazil, started his career with the Chiefs. 5th year with the Bears. And Santos straight away knocks it through.
Bounced off the upright, or off the bottom bar of the upright. But it went through, so that's 3 points for the Bears. Here we are, heading to commercial, tied at 3. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, we actually going to get some new episodes of Fire, huh? Or Chicago's. Or not.
Fun watching these young quarterbacks, isn't it?
It is. Future is the present. Woods going to take this from the 2. Robert Woods on the return, found a seam, flag down as he's across the 32, the 32-yard line. Jonathan Owens and Cam Akers were there on the stop. Let's see if this field position will go backwards for the Texans.
During the return, holding, receiving team number 17. A 10-yard penalty, first down.
It's on Chris Boyd, backup corner for Houston.
Get a chance to see the hold, and Mike, it's probably the strongest argument against running it out is because how many times do you get this on special teams, right? Now all of a sudden you're backed up.
Talking to a lot of the special teams coordinators, all trying to figure out the machinations of this new dynamic kickoff. How do they get the big returns out of it? Stroud on first down, throws in the middle, and it's caught, held on to by a big, strong receiver in Nico Collins, a guy, Chris, I know you love as we were preparing for this week.
He made some spectacular catches and just a great contested catch guy, but he scares people. When that guy gets going down the field, he gobbles up ground so quickly, but then the catch radius is so tough, but his body is like a tight end. He can box you out. He can give you position. Quarterbacks just love throwing to him.
He is 6'4", 222 pounds. Stroud's hit all but one. He's got his tight end Cade Stover trying to lead the way. This Mixon runs for 3. So that was another pass for Stroud without an interception. If you look at the numbers that made C.J. Stroud special last year, 274 yards a game, led the NFL on the per game average. Only the third rookie. You go back to Sammy Baugh and Davey O'Brien to find the last time. But the lack of mistakes, the great start to his career, record-setting without an interception, and this the current active streak at 236.
Pretty good.
Take care of the ball, right? You see so many rookie quarterbacks throwing it in harm's way. He picked it up right away. This one is deflected in the air and incomplete. For a second thing, of course, that's going to be caught after it's deflected for a pick. But a good job by Montez Sweat to get his big arm up in the way.
Yeah, Montez Sweat, what a difference he made for this Bears defense last year, right? He came over in the middle of the season. They're really struggling on defense. And the minute he got here, they were simply better. I mean, they just got better. He was getting pressure. And, of course, you ask these guys exactly why is that, Matt? Why is you get so much better? Because our back end cornerbacks and safeties didn't have to cover as long. This guy was getting all kinds of pressure.
Traded midway through the year from Washington, signed a 4-year, just under $100 million deal. He'll be a Bear for a while. Slant is caught very close to that first down mark with Collins, but the Bears rally to the ball. Stevenson and Brisker. And the mark is going to be, I believe, just short. It is.
Well, the way they ran the football a week ago, I don't think they're afraid of taking a chance here at all. That time Nico took a little step back to try and go underneath and back around and may have cost them that first down.
Analytics say go for it here. Texans line up to do so. And they're going to throw for it to the tight end, Cade Stover. Rookie 4th-round pick out of Ohio State for the first down. His first
Let's
NFL
go.
to the 32 and a gain of 18.
Oh, that sneaky Bobby Slowick, the offensive coordinator. Everybody's up here, 4th and 1. Of course, they're going to run the ball. No. Get the fullback. You got your rookie tight end, Stover, on the outside. That is some play call right there. Spent all those years, did Bobby Slowick with the Shanahan family, and they know how to take advantage of defense. Slowick, about 8 years of his career coaching defense.
Which, as Bears fans know, his dad did for a long time. Used to be Bears defensive coordinator.
All right, Stroud's going to hand it off. He's going to become around circle. First down and then some. They are pushing deep in the Bears.
And the Texans in the red zone.
In the red zone already.
About Cade Stover so far in this game. Comes up with the big 4th down play, and watch this reverse motion here to be the lead blocker. And then he's going to take his man about 12 yards out of bounds and just take care of everything there with Tyreek Stevenson. Big start right now for Cade Stover.
Here's Bobby Slowick, you mentioned, 37 years old, had head coaching interviews with 5 different teams this past year. The hot names around the NFL. From the 14-yard line, the back end of the corner to Mixon. Met right away, no gain as Darrell Taylor is over there with Tremaine Edmonds on the tackle. When the flag is thrown because of the action downfield. Tyreek Stevenson and Nico Collins. Coach is being told which way it's going here.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense number 12, a 15-yard penalty. The down will count. Second down.
Uh-oh.
That is number 12's first unsportsmanlike conduct foul towards potential disqualification.
Stevens poked him, then he got pushed back, and oftentimes they catch the second guy. And they did there, even though they both were guilty of an infraction. It's only on Collins. It's the end of the first. All tied at 3 in Houston. Sunday Night Football continues after these messages.
I'm shining, doing my thing. Got 'em all staring like, ooh, look at me. I'm shining, doing my thing. Ain't no comparing like, ooh, look at me.
All right, sorry about that.
So carefree, nothing in the world could ever stop me. I'm shining.
All right, well, thank you, man. Sorry, guys. I just seen my chat. I do apologize. How you doing, Rhino? I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Sorry, Lane. Yeah, I was fixing the interactive.
Three after the first, and that penalty, Chris, backs the Texans up to the 28-yard line.
Yeah, I was really surprised because Nico Collins, pretty mild-mannered guy, and so you knew he was irritated, and that's unusual for him, I'll say that.
No targets to Stephon Diggs in that opening quarter. On second and long, Stroud throws in the middle. It's Collins. Flag is down as Collins goes to the end zone for a touchdown. Check the flag right to Nico Collins. Hit him on the run. Takes it to the end zone. Flag was thrown in the secondary.
Illegal hands to the face. Defense number 29. Penalty declines. Result of the play is a touchdown.
So right back
Touchdown,
to Nico,
Texans.
and he takes it to the end zone. And the Texans lead.
There's Stevenson one more time. It's the rematch between these two. There's a little shot to the face and the penalty, but this was just too easy. I can see Nico Collins going over to the sideline and say, Coach, don't worry about that 15 yards. I got you covered here. First play, right in the end zone. But you get some feel for just how big and strong that guy is.
I mean, Stevenson is 6 foot 215 as a corner. He's not small.
I knew. I said the whole time.
Fairbairn for the extra point. 3 drives, 3 scores. The Texans with the touchdown, and they take a 10-3 lead 5 seconds into the second quarter. We're back in 30 seconds after this from AWS.
Amazon Q from AWS is the new generative AI-powered assistant for using your company's data, creating apps, and making decisions. Here's musician Jelly Roll to explain.
Basically, Amazon Q is like my tattoos, but instead of just making me look awesome, they also inspire my music, help teach me things, and even predict the future.
I definitely didn't predict that.
What, the new tattoo? You like it though, right?
Amazon Q, the power of generative AI with the speed and security of AWS.
8 plays and 77 yards, and Collins takes it in for the score. At 8 last year, led this team with 80 receptions. He was taken in the 3rd round out of Michigan 4 years ago. And the more and more you watch Nico Collins, that combination with C.J. Stroud, one of the better ones in the league.
You set up enough
All right,
of those
so
short
kickoff.
throws, and all of a sudden,
You got
he's gonna take off
14:55
right
left in
behind
the second.
C.J. Stroud just so cool, isn't he? I mean, it's one of those guys when he walks in the meeting room, and you just kind of go, he's got it.
Yes, right.
Right? I mean, I don't know what that is, but he's got it.
He's whatever that is.
Yeah.
Just have to remind yourself as you're listening to him, it's only his 2nd year in the league. He's only 22 years old.
There's a good bit of perspective, though.
Yeah, it really does. Hang time on this kick, and the touchback, and the Bears will bring it out to the 30.
So what's going so well here for Caleb Williams? Well, for one thing, a week ago, he held the ball. 2.5 seconds, I like to call that par in the National Football League. If you go past that, quarterback, you're on your own, and it cost him a 19-yard sack. What's happening tonight? Is he holding the ball? No, 2.47. He's under par. That's a good thing. One more time. 2.37. All of a sudden, the offense is clicking, going down the field. His offensive line is gaining confidence. His playmakers are making some catches and runs. That's what this offense should look like.
He's got Khalil Herbert as the back. He's just a little pop pass to DJ Moore. Gets to the edge and goes nowhere. The rookie, Kamari Lassiter, with the tackle. So come back to this par thing with me, 2.5 seconds. We see people scramble and make the big plays, but you talk about that par, that gives you the power as an offense.
So the play design, right, where they draw on the board and the arrows and all that stuff, that is released at 2.5 seconds. That's what it's timed out to be right there. You go beyond that, you're on your own, baby. It better be good. And he's great, right? Scrambling and making plays.
Williams back to pass.
He didn't take advantage of enough of those short, quick ones.
That'll be caught and up to maybe about 3 yards shy of the first down.
In the first 2 games for the number 9 overall pick, the All-America out of Washington. It'll set up 3rd down. And when we went back and watched the highlights that Caleb put up at USC for those couple of years, a lot of them were in the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th second.
He had like 17% of his plays that were 4.0 or more. So, and let's face it, it wasn't a great defense at USC.
Right.
He felt like he had to make plays, but he doesn't with the Chicago Bears.
3rd and 4 with some motion. Will Anderson in his face, in some trouble, gets rid of it, and it's incomplete. Williams felt the heat right away. The officials are going to discuss if he was in the tackle box and was there a receiver out there on that throw. It's going to be 4th down.
The quarterback is outside the pocket and the pass crossed the line of scrimmage. 4th down.
So 4th down, no yardage lost, and the Bears will punch it away.
But he didn't give up a big play. Especially when you're on the road, the worst thing that you can do is kind of sit out there and take a sack, and the crowd goes crazy, and all of a sudden now you're really playing on the road.
This is their 4th round pick, Torrey Taylor, outstanding punter from Iowa on a hang time here. Fair caught by Stevenson's at the 23-yard line. So the first time a team is stopped tonight. Bears don't score, Texans get it back on top by 7.
This is ludicrous.
All right, who called for ludicrous? Oh, you don't need me. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Just file a claim on the app or call us.
Lovely home, by the way.
Like a good neighbor,
State Farm is there.
Stars being stars.
Some really bad guys are trying to kill me.
What? Somebody died.
But let's get some first.
Touchdown, Ohio State.
A big-time throwing catch for the Irish.
Shut down every block between here and Med.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
This here is gonna be a night that we never gonna forget.
And the list goes on.
Move it, baby.
Love your phone, but not the cost of your current plan? No problem with Straight Talk. Bring the phone you love and get one line for $25 a month when you switch to Straight Talk. That's up to half off the price of the competition. Plus, the best part of all, get a $200 credit for a new phone after 12 months. With Straight Savings, you save now and later. It just makes sense. Straight Talk. Real unlimited data. Less dollars, more cents.
I'm out here telling people about the new Experian Insurance Marketplace. Experian will shop with over 40 top providers to find you a really great rate. That sounds amazing. And on average, you could save over $800.
I'm ready to save over $800.
Start now at Experian.com/car.
There are some feelings you can get with any sportsbook.
The highs!
The no-no-nos. The oh-oh-ohs. Now, what you want to do with this? But the feeling that no matter what, you're taken care of. Oh, I just earned a hotel suite. You only get that here at the sportsbook born in Vegas.
All right, guys. I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna call it a night with this stream.
Exclusive offers. Real world
I'm having some
BetMGM. Download and bet today.
Bandwidth issues. Keeps dropping well below. I'm going down in the red. So I do apologize, guys. So
pulling up the corners of your mouth.
yeah, I do apologize.
Tonight's SNF sites
But
are provided
I'll catch you guys on the next one.
nationwide. Get a
Thanks
look
for
at
watching.
America's fourth largest city. After New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago, it's Houston. 2.3 million people live in the city. Over 7 million in the metro. And NRG